community, we okay with a nigga having one great song, two great songs, three great songs, instead of pushing him to being actually the nigga he should be.
I see that your consistency, your workflow is very consistent. To use the word 3 times, it's very consistent. And I know that you put out quality, like the video. What was the name of the song that you shot the video for? We was at the football field. Zion.
Yeah.
The quality of that track, the lyrics, the mixing down. Did you mix that?
Yeah, I made that beat for that one too.
He even produced the whole song, and just to hear the mindset that you have, because me as an artist personally, I sought to be the best. Like, I sought to be the greatest artist, and what happened to me fucking got stagnant because I became such a perfectionist. I didn't want to put this out if I didn't feel like it represented me well. But you continue to put out consistent, good quality music. Like, what inspires you, or like what keeps you motivated to do so?
Well, inspiration just comes from listening to literally anybody, bro. Like, shit, I saw that, I don't like giving people credit or pub, but I saw Kid Swoop drop something recently. We just popped it in just because I saw he dropped it. Because you never know what you can take from anybody, either whether it be somebody in the industry or somebody close. But when it comes to dropping music specifically, I drop music because, like you said, you always want to have the best representation of your music out. But for me, it's just your best representation of you. If I can't constantly put the best representation out of me, then music ain't really what I want to do. It's just what I think about constantly. So a lot of the times I put out music that even I know that I could have did stuff better at. I could have changed this, I could have changed that. But if I always am in that mind state, then I'm never going to grow. And I think people become stagnant because of that. And that's the issue. Like, you trying to perfect something that you can't perfect. Music isn't meant to be perfected. It's meant to be a craft. It's meant to be something you work at. A nigga who make belts for a living, he always gonna try to keep on getting better at making belts for a living. He never gonna say, oh, I mastered it. So that's just how I look at it. Like, I just gotta keep getting better. It don't matter if I'm 40, 50, 60 years old. I gotta keep getting better at it. And I think people just get caught up in, like I said, trying to put out that one good song.
You said master. You said music ain't meant to be mastered. You said music is the best representation of you. I like that. I like that. I don't know what word, motto, motive, whatever that word is to describe that theory, that concept, that practice, that whatever that word is.
Right.
Like, man, like that junk. I feel like you just opened up a fucking door in my head. You feel me? Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's why make it so difficult if it ain't gotta be that difficult? It's you.
It's music, bro. Like, it's sounds. You know what I mean? Like, we try to make these things into something that's way more bigger than ourselves because we want to feel important. But quite frankly, if it wasn't for the music, then you wouldn't have anything to feel important about. So if you stop doing it, then you revolve in this constant cycle where you just take yourself down, because now you're not doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing, and since you're not doing it, you're not catering to the person you're supposed to be. So you're just falling down step by step by step. Whereas, at least if you trying your hardest and you put something out that may not be the greatest in the world, you tried, my nigga.
I like that. What do you think about the movie Jurassic Park?
Which one?
Like the whole series.
one?
The whole series. From part 1 to the Lost World, New World, whatever one they just got out. What you think about it?
I think of it like, one, for the movie characteristic, look at the evolution of Jurassic Park from when it was like niggas making real robots to now this CGI shit that can look even better than the robots niggas made. But shit, when I look at it, it's like, it's creationism, man.
Hold on, part 1 they was using robots?
Yeah. That was like robots and shit.
Right, because they ain't had CGI like that. It was, but it's still.
It was some CGI for sure. But most of it was like robots. Like the close-up shots and shit like that was like robots and shit like that they was making. Like Steven Spielberg and his team. Now it's like all CGI shit, basically. And that shit just crazy. Like, they doing shit that's crazy nowadays, so.
It don't feel the same.
It don't have the same feeling that it used to. But at the same time, CGI is moving in the direction that, nigga, for all we know, they have something that we don't even know about yet that's about to change the whole, evolution of viewing movies, viewing streaming, whatever the fuck else it's gonna be, dog. So, hey, CGI done came a long way from Star Wars. You look at the Star Wars now compared to the Star Wars in the 70s and shit like that.
I ain't mess with the Star Wars in the 70s, but man, like, I seen Star Wars. I don't know if they -1, 2, or 3, like with Anakin. Like I really rock with them joints.
Yeah, you talking about them? That's actually is 1, 2, and 3.
Like I actually rock with them joints. Like, but
because it go 5, it go like 4, 5, 6, and then it go 1, 2, 3. That's how they put them bitches off.
That joint remind me of the Illuminati card game. Are you familiar with that?
I ain't never heard of that before.
It's crazy. It's something worth Googling. So it's a card game. I think it was put out in 1994. And so, like, it's like it got a picture.
It's like some Bohemian Groves type shit?
Nah. It's like, it's more interesting than that. But it's like, the way you play it, I guess it might, whatever. I don't know how to play that shit.
It's an actual game?
It's an actual card game.
Shit.
It's an actual card game.
No,
so
I definitely ain't never heard of that. I thought that was like some backdoor meeting group where niggas was funding the goddamn Republican Party or some shit like that through Lay's potato chips. You never know, bro.
Real life Batman villain type motherfuckers.
Niggas be out here tripping, bro. Niggas be thinking that the Lay's nigga just be the nigga selling chips, and last thing you know, that nigga has been supporting slaves in Siberia, nigga. This is the wild game that we playing here in America.
You see the movie called The Hunt?
I haven't seen that shit.
Check it out. It just it's wild as hell because it dropped.
You ever seen The Manchurian Candidate?
With Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
Shit, no. MK Ultra?
Oh yeah, I know about MK Ultra for sure.
Is that what's in the movie Manchurian Candidate?
Well, kind of. In some ways, they are some mind control type shit for sure. They are some trying to take over, set up like, this nigga trying to kill some niggas on some Ponzi scheme. I mean, some Patsy type shit, like some Lee Harvey Oswald